You are making yourself small on social media. But here's a shift that you can implement immediately. And look, it's not entirely your fault. Ever since you got on TikTok, you've heard from experts and gurus that you have to niche down, identify your target audience, value, value, value. So you're stuck wondering, what can I create for my audience? What will the algorithm push? What's going to result in views and engagement? Thinking that making yourself smaller and smaller is the answer. And weirdly, TikTok becomes one more place to cement your people-pleasing habit. But now you follow me, or at least you should, because I'm Justin Schumann, your new personal branding bestie who's going to force you with so much love and a little bit of sass to take up more space on social media, and yes, your life. Start sharing why you're here. And I will give you an example. The information and the value that you share with your audience will mean so much more to us once you've let us in on the journey that you've been on to learn said information and value. Your transformation will be more real to us, which will allow us to see ourselves more clearly inside of your content, which will lead to more engagement, which will lead to more followers, which will lead to a genuine sense of community. So the piece of value I'll share. TikTok as a tool for practicing your storytelling is an incredible way to take up more space. Okay, fine. I could elaborate. I could support that with evidence. I could also tell you that I started people pleasing from the age of 13, 14 because I looked around and realized I was different from all the kids around me. I was gay. I came out pretty soon after that, but I lived like kind of in fear, and I created a persona that was all about see me for my accomplishments. Don't really ask me any questions about who I am. I built this very tolerable perfectionist version of myself just to skate by unnoticed, and basically lived the first 30 years of my life like that until I got on this platform. Whoa, okay. So first of all, definitely in therapy. Don't worry about that. Second of all, how much more does that piece of value mean to you now that you know that about me? And don't you feel like we're a little closer now that I've shared something relatively vulnerable with you? And there's strength and strength building in being vulnerable, so both of us win. Practice inserting just a little bit of your story into the pieces you now create. And that's big. So if you need help identifying which parts of your story to lead with, you can grab some one-on-one time with me. I will help you. Go to my stand store and grab a session. Also discounted a little bit because I brought them out of retirement and I'm just excited to see my clients again. But let's turn like 6 months of poking around in the dark into 1 hour of incredibly bright flashlight blinding clarity. Am I the flashlight? I don't know. I'm glad you're here. Let's take back your power and make TikTok your bitch.